Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy was pretty good in this last one. He lasted into the 7th inning. He ended up taking the loss, but he pitched awfully well, and sometimes a line score can be deceiving. He pitched much better than taking a loss pitching into the 7th inning.
Here comes the first pitch. Lourdes Gurriel is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing it.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Tanner Roark starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Aaron Hicks stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Fisher's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Torres comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out towards shallow right. Grichuk will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's got 8 hits in 36 at-bats. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Torres at second. LeMahieu at first. 2 out in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes. The count is Stanton.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
From the stretch, Luke Voigt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Grichuk is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Second inning set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bo Bichette. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Davy Garcia is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
For the Yankees, number 83, Davy Garcia.
Rowdy Tellez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Now a throw over and the runner back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Ready with the 0-1. Garcia utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Runners off for second. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A bouncer to the left side. LeMahieu for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Here's Randall Grichuk. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Number 15, Randall.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No score here as we play inning number 2. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Joe Panik is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Now playing shortstop, number 2.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
High in the air out to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting it, the catcher, Gary.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a called strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
0-2.
Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, number
That'll bring
29.
in Giovanni Urshela. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher's under it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Cavan Biggio. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Cavan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Whoa, that's just out.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Up next is Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Scooped up. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Batting 9, the center fielder.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The center fielder, Aaron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you, can't intimidate him.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. This pitch is popped up. Tellez in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's out.
Now the 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99.
In now, Aaron Judge. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 3 full, all tied at 1-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Line drive, base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit hard down the line, And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
Here's Joe Panic.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Judge is under it, 1 down.
Now batting, number 44.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in, Rendell Grichuk 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
2 balls and a strike to count. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Torres has it to second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Digging in now, Kevin Biggio. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder,
At the plate, Brett Gardner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
3-0 to him now. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
the batter, the pitcher, Gary.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Ball 2.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. 0-1 count, the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Gardner going back. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Derek Fisher the next to bat.
The center fielder,
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's quickly 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
now batting. Third base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In there, no balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Now in the box, Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.